philskate.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Brandy.
In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex. The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist. We must never let the weight of this combination endanger our liberties or democratic processes.
You know, it's amazing when I look at those spokespeople, the generals, the people at the Department of Defense, the Pentagon, especially the generals, when they're talking, you just get sick to your stomach because they could care less about what's going on. They don't, because they are getting so ready right now. They're lining up their move to the private industry of the military-industrial complex. You want to know why it's so screwed up over there? That's why. The people who are in charge, like General Milley and the rest of them, they should be all thrown out and bring in actual guys who participated in combat and led. I mean, Ollie North is a good example. These people that you're seeing that stand up there and talk to me and you, who are giving us disinformation, they care less. Their move is to the private industry of the military-industrial complex that we were warned about. All that material, everything we left behind, helicopters, weapons, everything, GE, AT&T, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, General Dynamics, they love it. They're just going to make more of it, that's all. If you just take GE, AT&T, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, and General Dynamics, you wouldn't believe the amount of budget that they get, the discretionary budget they get from the Pentagon. Oh, and by the way, it's not accountable. Not accountable. It's like it's just like the Federal Reserve, not accountable. And you're talking billions of dollars. Half of this country's discretionary budget goes to those companies. Half. And you know, it's amazing the waste. They lose as much money. You take these companies I just spoke about, they lose. Can't find it. They actually lose it, like you lose a pencil. They lose it. Don't even know where it goes. As much money as all the other nations in the world budget for their defense. So if you take all the other nations in the world who budget for defense, these guys lose more than that. And there's no accountability. Nobody says, where's that money? Just like the Federal Reserve. I played a cut the other day. And they couldn't tell us where. I think the cut was, let's see if I can rake it up here, but they couldn't tell where all this money went. They're under investigation. But anyways, when I look at this thing and I see on TV these guys talk, I just get sick. I just get sick over it. I mean, these are major players They control the Pentagon. They control everything. They're our owners. They're our owners. And do you know that even the Supreme Court, even our Supreme Court, has said about them that they get the same protection. These gangsters get the same protection as you and I get. The same protection. Companies like Boeing and Lockheed Martin, according to the Supreme Court, they get the same rights as you and I. And the payoffs that they make to congressmen are enormous. Enormous. To get these contracts. So, I don't really want to get into it, but they have taken away 85% of our power. Our owners have taken away 85% because our owners, as part of this industrial complex, they are part of corporations. Yeah, go ahead.
You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets, and they own all the big...
And there you go. They got the judges in their back pocket. And I just talked about that. The Supreme Court says, oh no, they got the same rights as a private citizen, these gangsters. So the next time you turn on TV and you're watching these journals from the Department of the Pentagon get up and start talking, just think about one thing. They can't wait. The reason why they're keeping the date, they don't want to extend the date, because all those guys are leaving. They're leaving, and they're going to Boeing or GE. They're going to private industry, the military-industrial complex, where they've been receiving bribes for the last 20 years. Imagine they're going to the same, they're getting a job, they call it the revolving door. They're going to the same Boeing, the same GE that they've been regulating. That same general who works at the Pentagon, the Department of Defense, who's supposed to be regulating Boeing, now gets a job with Boeing. The same people they're supposed to be watching over. Do you think they watch over them? You think they squeeze them when they're missing money? You think when the contract comes through, do you think they try to get a good contract for us? Because we pay all the taxes? Do you think they sit there with GE and Boeing and Lockheed Martin, beat on and say, no, we're going to get this contract down. The only one that did that was Trump, his administration. He was beating him down for about a year on the new combined jet he was trying to develop. He was developing an airplane that would do the same job as 3 individual aircraft. Anyways, it drives me nuts. But here's one reason I brought that up is because you should start watching these stocks, because these stocks aren't going to go down. These stocks are going to go up. Boeing and Lockheed Martin, all of them, they're all going to start going up. They got to replace all that. That's another reason. People say, why didn't they destroy it? Why didn't they destroy all the gear? Why didn't they destroy all the weapons in the hill? Why? No, of course not. Because the people who make that decision to destroy all that equipment are going to now be working for these guys. And they say, well, no, let's give it to them. Don't worry. Then we can get another contract to replace it. We just get another contract, or no, instead of saying, anybody would think, why didn't they move that stuff out? They knew they were going to leave. They knew they were going to leave a year ago. Why didn't they move the helicopters out of there? Why didn't they move all the Humvees out of there? Why didn't they move? They had plenty of time to move all this equipment out. But why would they, when Lockheed Martin and the rest of them are going to get contracts now to replace it? And they don't care who's caught behind the enemy lines. What do they care? What do they care? Anyway, so the business side of it, the stock side of it, we're going to take a look at some of those stocks today when I get back and see which ones had the best opportunity or the best pattern to make some money on. Be right back, right after this break. Phil Grandy, PhilsGang.com.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed, because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere, because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So we're talking about some companies, the industrial complex, war complex. Boeing right now probably has the best opportunity because Boeing has gotten slammed. It's down about 25%. And all you need to know is the buy signal. And that's the beautiful thing about my pattern charts, because it will start turning green when the big institutions go in and start buying Boeing. So you're not guessing or listening to some dope on the Financial News Network like CNBC or any of them, Fox Business. You get in, then you find out you're losing money. It's going on its way down. Right now on my color-coded chart, it's showing that it's totally red, down 24%. So now we just wait until we get a call to action, which it will turn to yellow. And that tells us the money is starting to go back into Boeing. And then we follow it for our members. And then when it turns green, it's telling us enough money is going in, so we go directly from risk on to risk off. And we always try to get our members in a position of risk off. And that's what most people don't understand about investing in stocks. Most of them have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea. That, 99% of the people getting a stock, they have no exit strategy. Every stock you buy, you're supposed to look at it like it's a business. Each stock is a business. Could you run 10, 20 businesses at a time? Of course not. That's why we always tell our members, look, the reason only 15, the maximum 20% of the investors make money in the stock market, because they get it. They know that they should only be following 5 or 6 of the top companies in the Dow 30 or in the S&P 100. Once you start following those, because that's where all the money goes to those companies, you're just waiting for signals. You're waiting for buy and sell signals. And until we had the technology, it was very difficult. Very difficult. You had to go through all kinds of reports and see what the free cash flow is and what their margins are and compare their margins to a competitor. No more. You don't need to know any of that stuff anymore. You don't need to know the top line sales. You don't need to know the margin. You don't need to know the free cash flow. None of that. Because the algorithm is set with a color code to tell you if money is going in or money is going out. The key is to make sure you also take advantage when a stock starts going down. That's called selling short. So easy to do when you have an environment to work in that gives you great confidence, because it tells you. It tells you. There's no guesswork to it. So Boeing, we're going to watch that very closely, because I think Boeing has one of the best opportunities. I would not be General Dynamics. I would not be doing anything with them. If anything, General Dynamics is going to end up turning to a short. Now, if you got in General Dynamics when it was right around $144, and then she turned green and she ran up to about a high of around 185, what we call, 166. That's a sweet spot. That's like 15-20% in a sweet spot again, which again, you're right. It's telling you you're right in the sweet spot. You're getting in exactly when the money is going in from the big institutions, and then you know exactly when to get out. And right now it's too overbought. So anyway, so I think Boeing is an opportunity, but don't buy it now. It's not ready to buy now, but it will be. The other great opportunities are going to be into what we call our COVID stocks, or COVID-19 stocks. Those are our airlines. Those are our cruise lines. These are our casinos, like Las Vegas Sands, hotels. Those are going to do fantastic. As soon as they start telling us the COVID-19 settling down again, those stocks are going to run big. I mean, the losses on these stocks, we did great shorting these stocks. The losses have been terrific on these stocks, giving us a great opportunity on the way back up. So that's a beautiful thing about selling short, not having fear. And you never have fear. It's like anything else. If you know what you're doing, flying a helicopter, a plane, golfing, you have no fear if you know what you're doing. And if you take Las Vegas Sands, think about this. This stock dropped from 63 down to 36. What a beautiful short it was. That's a 42% drop. And what we call our sweet spot, where it told us to start shorting, it turned red, and it was at $60, and it dropped from 60 down to 35. That's a 41% gain. It's called a sweet spot. It gave us the color code. It went from green to yellow. That gave us a heads up, a call to action, prepared us to sell it short, and we were right in that sweet spot. And that's the key to investing in stocks. You got to identify the risk-off sweet spot. And the technology today is here. We have the technology, especially the color-coded technology, and it works. You know, everyone is waiting for Jackson Hole. That's going to be the big deal, Jackson Hole. Right? They're all waiting for the meeting to identify if the Federal Reserve is going to actually reduce and taper. Now, if they're going to taper the amount of money, the $125 they print every month to buy treasuries, so to raise rates, they're saying, well, we're going to reduce the $125 billion a month. Well, if they reduce it, rates are going to go up. And they're saying, well, we want to raise rates. That's a lie. It's not going to happen. Let's think about it. Not going to happen. And I'm going to explain when I get back from break why. Don't fall for this. Don't fall for it. One of the most asked questions is, what do you think the market's going to do? What do you think the economy's going to do? Well, I'm going to tell you when I get back from the break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. And that's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
What's the fabulous service you guys offer? Following your system has been fantastic. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%. Anyone who's listening is wondering, does this thing work? It sure does, and I started listening to you. I mean, I'm up $5,000 in a month and a half. You know, the PT2 really works. I've been in the business for a long time, and you're really one of the best I've ever heard. Give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime.
And again, just join my gang. 10 days, free membership for 10 days. You get the color-coded chart with the color technology that tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, when to run like hell, and when to sell short. sell short. There's a reason why only 15 to 20% of the people in the market make money consistently, because they know how to sell a stock short. With the same ease they buy a stock, they make money when a stock goes down. So easy. And the technology, if you can put on a switch, your light, switch on, switch off, same thing. It's easy. Check it out. It's free for 10 days. Okay, so I said I'm going to talk about this tapering. This is a bunch of nonsense. Do not fall for it. They're not going to taper. They can't. They jammed themselves up. This is one of the consequences of keeping rates too low for too long. And everybody's waiting for it. Now, let's think about it. One of the most asked questions is, what do you think the economy is going to do? It's simple. It's going to do what it's been doing. Nothing. It's been propped up for 13 years. They're going to continue to prop it up. They cannot stop propping that up. They create an illusion that economy is recovering when it's not. They create an illusion when the economy that it looks financially healthy when it's not. When you have these powerful owners, they can easily mask, and they have been masking, the real health of our economy through financial engineering, and then take parking space in everyone's head. The economy is great. It's really doing well. It's coming back. And what do they point to? The stock market that does not reflect a damn thing about the economy. Nothing. Tapering. What the hell is this tapering? If they were going to taper, if they were going to raise rates by tapering, lowering, i.e. lowering the amount of 30-year Treasury purchases, then answer this question. If they were going to taper, lower the amount of purchases of the 30-year Treasury, they purchase $125 billion a month, then answer this question. Then why did they not only switch from purchasing the 30-year Treasury, they switched to purchasing the 10-year Treasury? Why did they do that? Because when you go to the 10-year Treasury, they know that rates will drop lower and quicker. Because on a 30-year Treasury, there's resistance at about 2.4%. If you switch to the 10-year Treasury, it will drop the yields lower and faster. On top of that, not only do they switch to the 10-year Treasury to make sure that the yields would drop lower and quicker. On top of that, they increase the amount of treasuries they are buying. They told us they were going to get out. They wanted to reduce. No, they added $500 million, but they didn't tell anybody. They did this in May. They added $500 million in May. Besides, they went to the 10-year to make sure our yields would go lower. And then they turned around and they purchased $500 million more. What a bunch of con men. You see, they had no intention of raising rates. If they were going to raise rates, they would have stayed with the 30-year Treasury purchases. Why go to 10-year Treasury? If you want rates going up, you stay with the 30. You want rates going down, you got a guarantee going down with the 10-year. Here's some more evidence. Shows that they're lying. Our owners. If they're going to taper, they're going to raise rates. You got to have the unemployment rate above 5%. We don't have that. You need full employment. We don't have that. To taper, we're getting 350 to 400,000 new weekly unemployment applications. You can't have that. Anything over 350 is telling you a recession is coming. You can't taper when you have a national historic debt of almost $30 trillion. You can't taper when you have non-stop stimulus enhancement check programs to 7.5 million people, writing them checks. 7.5 million people out of work. They're sending them checks and sending each kid $300. You do not taper. You do not raise rates when that's going on. Consumer confidence is tanking. Even new home builders, their confidence is tanking. And how do you raise rates when your monetary policy is, let's just keep printing and spending, the hell with productivity? We don't have to produce anything. I pointed out to my members today, I always show them every morning, look at the Chinese stock market. It's going straight down. Look at our market. It's going up. You know what that divergence means? It means that when the Chinese market's going down, they depend on us. We buy all their stuff. And if our economy was so good, the Chinese market would be going up, not down. So our market is going up, their market's going down. That's telling us that our market is phony, because inside our economy is bad, because, again, we can see that through their market going down. Because their market only goes up if we're doing well. This is crazy. And here's another thing that they won't tell you, the fake Business News Network won't tell you. Look, think about it. You really think they will raise rates in a stock market that's been linked to financial engineering, massive money printing, where rates are near zero? And when half of the S&P 500 companies are below the 50-day moving average? What are you, nuts? You know what that means? When you got half of the S&P 500 companies below their support. Just think of support, okay? Half our companies are below support. There's no more support. It's like saying half the houses on your block, their foundations are all falling apart. Same thing. This is a big con job. And if I'm wrong, and they raise rates, get ready to short. That's why you should always know how to short a stock. And it's easy. We show you how to do it. You don't have to do anything. Our color-coded technology does it for you. So the result is this. They're going to try to keep rates to zero. They have no choice. They're going to have to keep it at zero because they have no choice. Think about this. In the last 205 days, there has not even been 5% correction in the market. And they're going to raise rates? What are you, nuts? When in the last 205 days, there has not been a pullback, not one, not even a 5% correction? Because rates are near zero. And you think they're going to raise rates? They're going to raise rates on a stock market that has the highest number of new all-time highs within 1 year? Within that period, with a period of 1 year, we've had the highest number of new highs since 1928. They're going to raise rates when the value of companies should be at 50% of the economy, when it's at 209% of the economy? What are you, nuts? PE ratios at 37, we should be at 15. They're going to raise rates. What are you, nuts? Join my gang, Phil's gang, free for 10 days. And get the color-coded technology free too for 10 days.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you start making money, please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
This is going to help me make money because I'm a beginner at trading. I don't want to make big mistakes, and I need the coaching, and I need the support, and I need the system that he has available for us.
I just urge you to think about your future, and if you're really interested in trading, this is the best way to get started. It's a great system.
And it is a great system because what we focus on is the first thing, the most important thing, and I say this to my team every day. Look, the biggest thing is to make sure they don't lose money. They'll stay with us forever if they don't lose money. Making money comes automatically. The only reason why 15 to 20% people who participate in the market make money and everybody else loses is because they don't focus. They just don't focus on not losing money. Everything's a casino. Everything's the hot stock. You listen to all these dopes. Everything's the hot stock. There's no such thing as the hot stock. A stock has money going in and money going out. And if you just got to first pick the right stocks. There's 11 groups in the stock market. You don't need to follow all 11. The most important groups are your banks and your technology, your healthcare. If that's all you did, just those three groups, and you picked out 6 stocks out of that group, and it had a few bonus stocks, and all you did is focus on those stocks and then do your buying, do your adding to the stock, do the takeaway from the stocks, subtract from the stocks, short the stocks on signals that you learn. And it's so easy because you're not alone. We put up our portfolio every day for our members. And then every day we go through the portfolio. And you just follow one of the stocks or 2 of the stocks in our portfolio. And at 2 o'clock we post it. And here's Steve, who's the head of our education department. Again, he posts these, and here's what he's talking about Lowe's today.
Lowe's. I think we should put on a scout to go short, but we're not going to add unless we can get down to about 201, right? About 201.
So this is what he does. He discussed with him, you're in a stock, and he makes sense of it. Why we should not add to it, why we should add to it. It's not, this is the hot stock, we're going to make a fortune. Those people always lose money for you. The idea is to stop you from losing money. You're never going to make money in your 401k. Yes, you appear that you're going to all be millionaires when the market's going up, but you never get out in time. Never do you get out in time with a 401k. Think back. Did you get out in time with the dot-com crash? Did you get out in time with the housing crash? Did you get out in time with the COVID-19 crash on February 2020? No, you didn't. And if you can just focus on not losing money and then focus on when you get out of a stock, don't go run look for another one. If you're getting out of the stock, you're getting out for a reason. You think it's going to go down, right? Just switch your position. Just switch your position. How hard is that? Okay. Look, one of the biggest things why they can't raise rates again is because of the amount of debt we have. It's huge. And now they got this new bill, right? They call it $3 trillion. It's not $3 trillion. It's $5 trillion. They're lying to us again. More disinformation. Look, you're going to make money in the market if you enjoy it. It's got to be fun. And I tell that to my members all the time. It has to be fun. And it's only fun, like golf is only fun. Skiing is only fun. Flying a helicopter is only fun. If you know what the hell you're doing, it becomes fun. But 80% of the people in the market don't have fun. It's not fun losing money. It's not fun worrying. But the reason why you don't have fun is because you don't know what the hell you're doing. You got to have somebody sitting there, look, helping you. And if all you did was follow the same stocks, our portfolio, just follow our portfolio, you'll do great. And the day you go, you know what? I don't care. I don't give a damn if the market goes down or goes up. Boom, that's the day. That's the day you are an investor. You start investing long term because now you got it. You got it. It takes a long time for somebody to get that because they're told the opposite all the time by these financial shows. Because these financial shows, remember, it's always commission, 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 commission. Keep grinding the stocks, grinding the stocks. Your brokers keep going to your 401k. They keep switching, grinding the stocks. Crazy. Crazy. Look, we are going to have a crash, one of the biggest crashes ever, because remember what they do. The Federal Reserve, these gangsters, who in 1910 put this together for one reason only, the central bank, is so they can create booms and create busts. That's what they did. That's why they created it. It's still there for that same reason, for the owners to make money and for them to make money for the 1%. That's who makes the money. That's what it's all about. They're not going to do you any favors. A person that's making $45,000 a year, or $65,000 or $45,000 to $75,000 a year combined income, you and your wife, they're not going to do anything for you. You're not going to make money with your 401k. But the Federal Reserve is not there to help you. The Federal Reserve is to set the system up so they always win. They destroy our country, the Federal Reserve. They destroy it. There's nothing worse than the Federal Reserve. It takes everything away from us because, and here's the thing about the Federal Reserve. When the Federal Reserve, when they start driving this market down, when they create the bust, they're making money. I mean, think about it. If you take the top 1 percentile and our owners who are the 1/100th of 1 percentile, they always make money after the bust. You ever notice the money that they make after a stock market goes bust? Why is it they're making money and everybody else is losing money? Because they engineer the bust. And once you learn how to follow that money flow, the money they're taking out to make the market bust, the money they're putting in to move the market up, once you've got that and you're making money on both sides and you don't have that worry and you can, with that same ease, I'm going to sell the stock short. Now, let's talk a little bit before I don't have much time, but I've been following my members for 2 weeks now, what I call my tourist stocks. What are tourist stocks? Microsoft and Apple. Those are tourist stocks. Everybody's in those stocks, okay? And they don't know what they're doing. And right now, I've been telling my members, we got to go between Microsoft and Apple, the big tech, and banks. And it's kind of like a teeter-totter right now. If the yields right now are above 130, that means your Microsoft and Apple are not going to go up. They're not going to break out and run. That means the money is going to switch to the banks. The banks are running. Just take a look at them today. They're running. And then when the yields, they decide they're going to bring the yields back down from 130, bring it back down to 120, then the tech stocks will start going back up. That's how it works. It's that simple. And we monitor this every day starting at 4 in the morning. We start getting what's going on in Europe starting at 4. And our members know every morning if they're Microsoft and Apple are going to go up, or is the bank's going to go up? Is it going to be Citibank or Wells Fargo? Or are they going to go up? Which one's going to go up? Which one's going to go down? And we nail it every day. We nail it. And it's not hard. This whole game with the Federal Reserve, this whole game, they sit there like a guy in a bulldozer. Pulls it right, goes right. Pulls it left, goes left. Same thing. He sits there and manipulates the yields. And once you follow the money, then you get it. Then you get it. You don't care if it goes up or down. Join my gang free tonight for 10 days. Try it. And get the color-coded chart. And when you make money, please remember St. Jude. See you on the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my dream.